We're here for the video presentation of our subject business law. We are member of 5 people: Smith, Surendra Paudel, Sudarshan, Bisal, Keshav, and Surmila. We are discussing on two terms like contract and negligence. First case is about contract. In the first case, there's been some mistake during the advertisement of a product which should be cost $100 was advertised mistakenly for $10, and a customer named Jenny. Jenny plans to buy the product and make a call to the office for it, but she doesn't make an inquiry. So the issue in this case can be like whether Jenny has to pay the price which was shown on the advertisement, or she will be paying the actual price. For the rule in this case, during observing the rules in this case, actually the product was not genuinely advertised for selling, but was just advertised so that customer could know about the product. So we can observe this rule under Harvey versus Fancy 1893, Harris versus Nicholson 1873, and we also can observe this case under the law Alito and Quinn 2007. So for the analysis of the case, I'd like to call my friend. Thank you.
It's me, Sudarshan Pandey, one of 5 members of our group. I am here to discuss about the analysis of the case we done. In this case, Jenny has suffered traffic for 30 minutes to reach the salon, but the price which she saw was not the accurate one. So it's not possible to give her the huge discount and make her pay only $10, but she can claim the loss which she suffered to reach the salon. Although if she had got the service first and knew about the price later, then she would be liable to pay only the advertisement amount of $10. Thank you.
My name is Surmila and I am here to conclude about the Jenny case. There two different situations can be addressed. One, at the end it concludes that the circular of the saloon is only an invitation to trade. She need to pay $100, and there is no agreement between Jenny and the Saloon of Beauty and the Beast, which in the another circumstance, if she find out about the actual price at the end of after doing the massage and the manicure, then without knowing the genuine cost, then she need to pay $10, as there is both offer an acknowledgement offering assent to an agreement. Now I am moving forward to the issue of the Anna and Michael case. It was a late night. Talking about the facts, it was a late night and very wait, and then instead of waiting for the taxi, Anna preferred to go with Michael, as he is a colleague of her work, and then he was drunk. He smelled strongly of alcohol. Despite of being he was drunk, she still preferred to take the lift from the Michael. Now here is the issue about that. Does Michael owns the duty of care to Anna despite of being a professional driver? Does Michael owns the obligation of consideration to the Anna, as well as it was his negligence? So does Michael is negligent about taking the responsibility of Anna because he gave the lift in her first place? Thank you. I'll leave it another part to my friend to explain everything about this case. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is Keshav Sharma representing Group 5 of Business Law Group presentation, and I'll be discussing today about Anna versus Michael's case. Let's discuss about the case scenario where Harry is a Michael who is a drunk driver and Anna is a passenger who desperately needs lift to get home. So from the case, what we can see that Anna accepted lift from the Michael because it was late night and it was raining heavily. She was left with no options at all. As you know that something is better than nothing, so if she knew that Michael was a little bit drunk, but also she accepts leave from him to get home. Since Michael is a professional driver because he has been provided with driving license from the authorized authority, so he has some responsibility towards Anna, that is called duty of care. So let us discuss what actually duty of care means. The duty of care means a moral or legal obligation to ensure the safety of or well-being of a other person. So there is a duty of Michael to take Anna safely home. So from this rule here, we can get to know that Michael is breaching some rule maybe. So the other part, how it will be applied, the rule will be applied, will be discussed in the application of rule by my friend Bilas Vandari. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Hi. For the analysis of the case, Anna can express that Michael had the duty of care towards her. Duty of care is a legitimate commitment which is forced on each person who needs to play out the sensible consideration. While playing out any demonstration that could predictably damage different person. When Michael takes the responsibility for picking up Anna to leave in her destination, Michael needs to take full care that Anna is safe while he was driving in any condition. It is critical to take note that respondent own an obligation to the offended party in this case. Anna is offended party, and as per duty of care, Michael is liable for the injuries for Anna due to the breach of duty of care. For the conclusion, as per the applicable law, it can be concluded that Anna can claim for the injuries as well as for the medical expenses according to the duty of care and its breach. Despite giving Anna a lift, Michael was negligent enough that he made an accident which harms Anna very much. That's why Michael is liable to pay all the damages happened to Anna because she suffered many injuries following the accident. Thank you.